Hey there, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to talk about how I stay motivated and how this can maybe help you to get motivated or stay motivated. Because motivation is, as you might know, somewhat of a fresh thing. So it gets to you and it suddenly evaporates. So what we need to do is to use that motivation when we have it to set habits into place. And these habits then just make us work automatically, even though we're not motivated. All right. So there are a couple of things I work on when it comes um, to my keeping my motivation up. And the first thing is obviously to have somewhat of a clear goal where we want to go. So if I put myself over here as my goal, I need to understand where I'm starting. So that's my start, that's my goal. Where most people might actually not or fail to start with is that they don't even know where they start. So they don't even know where they are. And when it comes to fitness, it's very clear that when I ask people how strong they are, so on, they have no idea. You don't know what your fitness is and what your health really is. So having a clear start helps you. Yeah, body weight, body fat, that also helps. But having as a clear picture of possible how healthy or fit you might be also comes to other things, of course. But now we know where we are, we know where we want to go, and it can be daunting to look up towards that mountain. So if that would be a mountain, it's a very high mountain, a steep mountain to go. But what we want to do is to create small targets along the way that we want to measure, right? And you can be as precise as you want in this, but I think the idea is simply creating small wins for yourself, and this is where the bright spots come in. So having just a weekly check-in with yourself of looking at bright spots. What have I actually accomplished? Because even though if I'm coming up here, it's still a long road. But if I look back, I see I've actually moved quite far already. So that's where the bright spots come in and have that help to see what you're actually gaining. And it's super important psychologically to do this. Second thing I actually do is that I have coaches. I have multiple coaches that keep me accountable. So when I start to slide, they are there to catch me up, but they are also there helping me setting my start. They're helping me with my goals. And it's not that they give me goals, but they are actually just asking me the right questions so I can determine my goals. Sometimes, when it comes to wealth and so on, people are like, yeah, I want to have a big car. I want to have this. And it's like, why? Why do you need a big car? And most people can't answer that, or like whatever, Mercedes, or they want to go somewhere. Like, why? And then they understand, yeah, why? Why do I need to earn that? Why do I need to do that? And it's when you understand your why there, it's going to be a bit easier to understand where you're going to go. Okay, so I have the support of my coaches, but I also have the support that I built around myself with my team, of course, with my people I work with and the family I have. So all these people support me in my journey, even though it's not like they're standing there sharing with me. But if I share my goals with them, and they are my friends, if they are my supporters, they will support me. If they're not, if they are starting to ask you, why do you have to do this, and so on, they might not be good supporters of you. And that's a bit of a warning sign in my eyes. So next thing I have is I actually visualize as much as I can. So trying to have a visual, not just of the goal, but like a visual day-to-day idea of how this looks like, and ask myself, is this the life I want to live? Right? So we take this thing like, yeah, I want to run a marathon. So this means every Sunday I have to run 3 to 4 hours, and I have to run 4 times a week, and I have to do, 2 hours of running every day or something like that. And if I visualize that myself, I might think about like, no, that's not really who I am. That's not really important to me. So I might not even want to do that. So visualizing like the day to day is so important, because yeah, it's nice to put up goals, but is this really a life that you want to live? Hey, I want to be super lean. I want to be in a cover magazine. Okay, now you have to be super, super diligent with your food, with everything. Is this the life you want to live? Yes, no? And then you can go further. And this comes back to my maybe last point, and yeah, I have a small trick at the end, but my last point is that I regularly check my perfect day. So this, when I say regularly, I don't mean every day. I mean, maybe it's once every quarter, half a year, once a year at least. I just recheck, is this the life I want to live? Am I going up as the time I want to go? Am I going to bed at the time I want to go? Am I filling my days with the things I want to fill? And this might sound like, yeah, nice for you that you can choose this. You know what? You can choose yourself too. You are in your own power. You are a grown up, hopefully, or if you're not, uh, then you will become a grown up, and you're going to be able to choose yourself what you want to be and accomplish. Um, I'm not saying it easy, but you at least everyone has the opportunity to choose and think about what they really want to do. All right, so my secret tip now for when it comes to motivation, and this is more like a practical one, when you're about to train, you're about to do something boring or something else. I just ask myself, will I regret this tomorrow? So, let's say if I do my taxes today, will I regret this tomorrow? Or if I skip this today, will I regret this tomorrow? So sometimes the answer is like, hey, I can skip this day. I'm not going to regret that tomorrow. But usually when it comes to like health and fitness and training, I think I would regret this tomorrow if I don't do it. But again, sometimes it is like, no, I'm not going to regret it. I feel tired, and I'm just going to be my biggest fan tomorrow that I actually took it easy today. So that small question can help me finding my true north and also get me a bit motivated. So I hope this helps you a bit. And I also like to hear, obviously, your motivation tricks, and also get to hear if you have any other ideas to this, that or something you can bring from these kind of things. All right. I wish you a great day, and thank you for listening, watching it. Take care. Bye.